So, Meadowview Regional Medical Center and the University of Kentucky failing to document skull fractures that happened when I was a child due to a bunch of fucking rape culture closet queen perverts. Thank fucking you. I ended up killing myself because of their rape culture. Where's my proof? Ask Tammy Werline Brown to pull out her goddamn press pass and provide it. Tell her to call up some of her goddamn wealthy clients and ask them. We're raising your hand. Answer this question. Screw you. So now should I talk about Bobby Gollenstein's penis? Stocky Wood's penis? Taylor's dick? Whose goddamn body should I sit in detail for these motherfuckers to actually take it seriously? Screw you. Shall I talk about Bud Lucas's disgusting dick or John Osborne's goddamn dick? Since the Osbournes were the fucking angels, according to their sick shit, with the Wins family. Hooray. You're not allowed to use cannabis. You're not Eric Crawford. How goddamn convenient that Eric fucking Bucky Crawford had a life before that goddamn chair. Let me tell you more about the Crawfords and their goddamn hand with the tollers in human trafficking. Governor Beshear throwing them right into the spotlight. Oh well. Let me tell you about Michelle Crawford and Julie Allen. Stand up and play sure. Screw you. My sister fucking drugging me for her goddamn friends to rape. Screw you. Patrick Boggs included, and no wonder they goddamn wouldn't take a statement. And Kim Razor's rapist family decided Eastern State was appropriate. Fine. After Ohio did the same thing, I said, well, fuck it. I was human trafficked here too. Deputy Fred Lang, yes or goddamn no. Fuck it. Here's full bottles of Oxy, Valium, and Cymbalta. Go to hell. So unless, somebody wants to step up and answer a few goddamn simple questions, fuck you. With the Hamilton County people saying there is no blue wall of silence, well, I'm here to tell you you're wrong. I was married into your law enforcement, fellers. I know there is a goddamn blue wall of silence. It's sick. So excuse me while I detail why I killed myself, not due to my mental illness, but due to theirs. Since there's nothing to be ashamed of with mental illness, how goddamn upset are they going to be me calling theirs out? You know exactly what we're talking about. Yeah, you and your old Catholic fucking rapey shit. Shove it up your fucking ass. Now, do you understand why the states are so goddamn upset that gay kids can sue them in federal court with their conversion reparative therapy and raping the gay away? With people like AFLAC's goddamn family and mental health care and medical, making sure that anybody who tries to report the goddamn sick shit is taken out. Having to remind myself that Kentucky does not rule my life has been the biggest challenge since leaving the fucking piece of shit Commonwealth of Kentucky. Realizing, you know what? You're a legal cannabis patient. Medicate if you need to, you fucking dumbass. Has been one of the most difficult challenges of this whole goddamn process. And thank you to the fucking rapist pieces of shit that allowed it to happen. They say that they saw me what? Which is a goddamn lie. I can't even get naked half the time in the fucking shower inside. So let me tell you about getting my skull fractured when I was 7 years old and Foxwood Wood and Estill trying to cover that sick shit up too. I ended up killing myself because of their sick shit. Thank you. Oh well. Law enforcement are legally required to do everything in their power to make sure that their goddamn people in custody stay alive. Only for Bob Tribby and his goddamn drug sales rape team to withhold her fucking rescue inhaler. Screw you. They see what I'm doing as psychosis versus my freedom to practice my religion in favor of their goddamn rape Catholic bullshit. So, as I asked, did Christie convert him to Catholicism? Yes or no? It is a relevant fucking question. Now, my religion, Tourette's in public, covered under the ADA and a DD. Thank you. Domestic disturbance, noise, blah, 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 blah. Thank you for opening the taxpayers up to liability. Only for my mother and her sick shit to claim I told you we all have our place in the lake of fire, with Patrick fucking Boggs and his dick just accidentally falling in me. Screw you. I ended up killing myself because of my sick ass piece of shit family and all their goddamn rapey actions. So Jeff Horde and his goddamn fucking graduate degree from St. Pat's, no goddamn surprise. Let me finish my sentence. Yeah. Hooray, thank you. They want to complain about the mood and behavioral changes that they created by fracturing my skull. and refusing to notate them in the record. How goddamn convenient. It's called medical fraud. Hooray, thank you. Patrick Boggs and his cunt Weiss goddamn department and their rapey fucking physicians, thank you. Screw you. And then me being told we're getting ready to sue you. Hooray, thank you. Kelly Moss and his goddamn pervert hands, or Nancy Gutman and hers. Oh well, hooray. So now shall we talk about Scott Swearingen, former clerk of courts, Hamilton County, yes or no? Heroin, human trafficking, Dale Anderson. What in the goddamn hell don't you fucking people understand? Judges acting as if they're above the law. Let me tell you about Joe Worley and his court. The goddamn prosecuting attorney for Brown County and their whores and heroin. You're welcome for all the goddamn hard work I had to put into it that was out of my goddamn control because of their fucking rapist piece of shit asses. You threw this. Yeah, I smothered myself with a pillow according to the human traffickers. How goddamn sick can my family be? How sick can my family be talking to the human trafficking, child porn producing lawyer about trying to get custody of me? As I said, this area is sicker than hell too. Raise your hand. Do it this way. Screw you.
Hi, is Beth home? Hey. Come on, this is Tina. Very nice.
Nobody ever asked me what I wanted to do with my life. It was, you are doing this. Another goddamn disgusting part of breadwinning human trafficking. They want to talk about alleged drug trafficking with me? Let me tell you about cops putting guns to my goddamn head, leaving cash there and saying, we are taking your pills.
Well, that's Tina. Okay.
It's a huge thank you to nobody ever believing me, all because of their falsified bullshit.
Well, I'm really sorry to hear that.
They wouldn't even allow me to have a male fucking companion. Thank fucking you. Do you think one of those sick pieces of shit was there when I had my stroke? No, because they had helped create it. So while my sister and brother-in-law are purchasing up every goddamn thing they want, taking the goddamn story and running with it with Jeff Schumacher and his goddamn dumbass Weiss drug peddling department. Personnel file, Wallingford, Charles J. Screw you. My sister pimping me out for more drugs and alcohol, and Cameron Blau signing off on it. Oh, fucking well. Straight out of Tim Nolan's courthouse, and that's how Mason County human trafficked those kids. People are so fucking scared to come forward in Mason County because of the goddamn dumbasses that they won't fucking corroborate. You don't know how many people have reached out personally. That's how goddamn sick this situation is.
Not like his daughter or anything?
One of the cops' kids, honey, I would love to help you, but I'm trying to get my kids back because of what they did to me. Yeah, how goddamn convenient. Taking their fucking kids away from them as leverage. Kim Razor and her goddamn rapist fucking family, screw you. Just like that Fleming County case that I told you about where Kim Razor took away custody from a mother. She hired a different attorney and got custody of her kid back in 2 weeks. I wanted to sell when my father died. Mothers should downsize. Considering the stupid bitch, that's all she fucking complained about. So thank you for putting a gun in my back right where my heart is, with the Palmers right there. Deputy Mitchell's goddamn threatening family. So huge thank you to Christy Boggs for her stupid ass fucking moves, just proving my goddamn point. Leaving Kroger after being nothing but a cunt, going to Mason Family Drug with their hand in certain Mason family members, and their goddamn hand in animal child porn, and then going right on to Primary Plus with those physicians to help cover up the goddamn damage created by her husband and his goddamn department. Thank fucking you. With Phil Day and his goddamn rapey district, including Matt Lewis, slicing me open. Thank fucking you. Hooray, thank you. So again, let me tell you about Stephanie Schumacher's drug peddling department. Mr. Wallingford writing Mr. Reese a cold check in Mason County, Kentucky, transporting to Crestwood, then right on to Florida so that he could have an easier time detoxing from heroin, the poor thing. Then Chaplain Powell's dumbass wife giving him $100 bills for unknown substance. But you know what? Fuck every goddamn one of my stories. Thank fucking you. Then the sick pieces of shit convincing me that I had been in a drunk driving accident where somebody went through the windshield with Charlotte Wentz and Donna Osborne and their hand in raping kids. But you know, nobody wanted to hear that. Hooray. My apologies for making your children cry if they heard my chanting. So, my mother smothering me with a pillow, dislocating my legs, and they claim that it's not painful, only for Rita Goldman to sit and do the same goddamn things with her stupid ass adjustments. So let me tell you about the Goldman's hand in the goddamn drug trade with David Goldman and cannabis, Jeffrey Watt and cannabis, and Simon and Lori and their goddamn stupid shit. U.S. Bank, yes? Oh well. Kim Razor and Patrick Boggs should have thought about all this in due process before throwing me on those goddamn medications. So thank you to Kim Razor and her goddamn rapey fucking family for creating this fucking mess. Nobody wanted to take the time to sit and dissect how their goddamn actions and cracking my skull open affected my mood and behavior. They just wanted to label it purely behavioral so that they could murder me after raping me. How goddamn convenient.
I mean, I'm sure there was traffic.
I can't even afford to support myself due to the goddamn physical symptoms created from their stupid shit that they blamed on drugs that I wasn't even doing. Thanks to my sister and her goddamn, don't ever let Dad get to you. Grow the fuck up. Where in the hell have you been, you stupid sick bitch? Oh, that's right. Pimping me out to your goddamn boyfriends for more drugs and alcohol. Screw fucking you.
I hope that somebody will be.
Then Lisa Urey having the goddamn nerve to ask me if I had ever thought about therapy. Honey, the therapy had been taken care of until I got raped again, and Patrick Boggs, hint, hint, told me to shut my fucking mouth. And then Kim Razor pulled her goddamn dumbass move. No offense, Kim. Hitting reset was not the smartest thing to do. But you all go right ahead and keep pressing my goddamn buttons. I remember Bob Tribby's fucking penis, just like Kenton Pumpelly's and the goddamn baseball bats. How in the fuck do you think the goddamn skull fracture happened? So thank you for causing me a lifetime of fucking grief and pain to the point I took my own life. To the point people ask me nonstop, when in the hell are you going to start contributing? Now thank you for the lifetime of fucking misery and physical goddamn symptoms. Only for Donald and Debbie and their goddamn rape game to exploit that. Screw you.
She's got a lot of stuff that she wants to work out. I know that. I know.
We're trying to question you and arrest you. Screw you.
I want to make sure she's
I don't want my goddamn soul rescued by a bunch of fucking perverts.
gonna get the help she really needs. That she's got you there to pick up the pieces and make it better.
I know why my chest hurts. It's because I had to be resuscitated after killing myself. Nobody ever asking a single goddamn question. Coming forward in good faith as a citizen, worried about the goddamn situation occurring only for them to come in and fucking strangle me out. Thank you to the Department of Justice under Merrick Garland for outlawing chokeholds, which end up killing people just because they try to fucking come forward with the shit that happened to them. Thank you.
Don't rush your face. What are you doing here?
We are arresting you this time. Good for you. My sister and her goddamn sick shit, tell them to go to hell.
Oh, well, now you're my favorite reporter.
I just had another cop's kid apparently come forward and tell me, you know what? I am so sorry. My father's dead now, you know. Yeah, hooray. Working with Patrick fucking Boggs and his goddamn rape crew. And selling their fucking lace funky shit and raping people. Never once coming after you after the goddamn lace shit. I wonder why. They exploited it. It's called human trafficking. So let me tell you more about Christy Campbell and her goddamn husband working for UPS. Tea. It's the only thing that helps me calm down. I took half of the Valium, of which would be withheld after having asthma attacks after being pepper sprayed and going into a seizure. Kathy Roberts withholding a fucking rescue inhaler to the point of me convulsing. Yeah. Oh well, thank God the federal courts in Kentucky ruled their stupidity excessive force. At least the future can, feel a little bit safer. But then again, why in the hell would they give me a rescue inhaler when they wanted me dead after Maysville Police Department hazing me with alcohol just to help cover their fucking disgusting goddamn story?
Congratulations, by the way, on the CAC. Watching the museum bend to the artist's interests like that, it's pretty impressive.
Thank you. Did I hear right? You're going into Rockland next week.
And you know what? I really wanted to go get up and go buy another pack of cigarettes, which I can do, but I'm not going to. I'm not giving in to this goddamn fucking bullshit because of their goddamn stupid asses. Let them feel disrespected. They don't have a fucking clue what disrespect is. Disrespect is being thrown into a fucking funny farm, told that you're nothing but delusional, that you were never raped, drugged, and then thrown to the goddamn street. So thank you to my goddamn family for making my life so fucking difficult just for the amusement. That's not me blaming them, that's me calling it out for what it is. How fucking sick can they be?
And then you want to maybe sit down? Oh, you're fucking. Oh, you guys are together.
Then them grabbing my wrist, putting it into a lock, saying, "We have these questions, screw you."
You know, you're both very hot. What's going on? Are you okay? Me? Oh, it's really great, bro. Of course. God,
So let me tell you about the Bavards and the goddamn Kehoe rape barn.
Look.
And their goddamn disgusting hand in this sick shit. Them witnessing how Richard and Carolyn Hort were treating their kids and not doing a goddamn thing. Wonder why? I'll tell you why. The Kehoe rape barn, for starters. Convenient, some kids just happened to burn it down, isn't it? Oh, that's not suspicious either. But that's just what I heard. I haven't been back in there in a long time. That's why they kept that little camper there, for somebody to watch out. Dowd. Oh well. The neighbors are allowed to press charges against you for chanting. My apologies that chanting and Tourette's is an ADA-covered disability, and it just opens the whole goddamn world up for liability. How goddamn ignorant can they be? Especially when I sit and try to explain it calmly, only for them to claim, well, that's up to you to prove in a court of law. Yes, I'm sure Kelly Moss and Nancy Gutman recorded the shits of the mouth in their fucking medical literature, now with Patrick Boggs' bitch wife's assistance. Thank fucking you. Now do you understand why the Osbournes were the angels for my murderous mother and Patrick Boggs was Santa Claus? How fucking sick can it get? They expect me to forgive them for putting guns to my head and coercing me into major crimes? Fuck you. So let me tell you about their ritualistic chokeholds, rapes, then resuscitations. That's why I call it Phil Day's rapey goddamn district. Why do you think the cops would bring people down to Cabin Creek? No cell phone service and no radio signal either. So even if a person managed to get back in their cop car and lock themselves in it for safety, to try to radio out for help? Nope, didn't happen. You people ought to pay more attention when I tell you about these missing persons cases. That's another reason the goddamn sick pieces of shit started threatening to kill me even more. I realize corruption has to occur at a certain level, but them taking it to this goddamn fucking shit is out of hand. So Kim Razor's goddamn rapist family need to be fucking combed through with a fine-tooth comb. Practicing law like that. As I said, no goddamn wonder God took one of theirs. That's how it works, unfortunately. People see that as just an accident. That's no accident. You don't know what hard feelings are. Shouldn't be hard for them to prove their goddamn theory, should it? So Mary McBrayer with Feinberg and Associates, I guess they're just going to claim she never worked there. I guess they're going to claim the Pumpellies never were on the baseball team and ran the health insurance company and own a Brown County, Ohio cabin. Shall I talk about Breen at that goddamn cabin with Kenton and Tucker? On and on. With Patrick Boggs and his goddamn department not interested in doing their jobs. Oh no, just drug shit. The date rape scene was good with them. That's insanity. So forgive me if people sit and say, what is wrong with you? You're crazy. Be afraid. Be very afraid. Just like with Clinton Adams that day. What are you running away from? Fasten your fucking seatbelt. It's called self-flagellation. I got tired of the Catholics raping me as if they were doing me a goddamn favor. Wham, wham, wham. So let me tell you about Bobby, Stocky, and Donald and their goddamn trio of fucking child rape and child porn they got away with. As I said, Kim Razor had me suicided. So let me tell you about the date rape situation in Fleming County on Shanklin, whatever the fuck it is, with David Shanklin Robb, Jacob Henderson, Seth Leitner, and several other of the goddamn downtown boys related to Michelle Crawford and their hand in human trafficking. As I said, you don't know what hard feelings are. Ryan Hall's goddamn dark blonde puby shit, fuck you. Or Devin Hall's dark fucking pubes, wham, screw you. Jeff Hord's smooth fucking crotch, fuck every goddamn one of them. So after being forced into treatment here, instead of Mason or Hamilton County actually listening to their fucking shit, simple questions, they're not difficult to answer. Deputy Fred Lang, retired early disabled, yes or no? Scott Swearingen, former clerk of courts for Hamilton County, yes or no? Charmaine McGuffey worked with Fred Lang. You people know that I lived here in 2004, even though I didn't transfer my residence here. One of your men pulled me over in I was on 71 that day. Kenwood's north of here. I don't know. Around exit 12, whatever the fuck that is. Where are you going? Springdale. Why? You were speeding. Yeah, and you're part of some fucking creepy organization outside of this goddamn force. I noticed you flashing your bright lights at me without turning your patrol lights on. Creeper. I knew exactly what you wanted, and I wasn't going to pull over and give it up easily. Screw you. We want you out and yeah, thank you. So let me tell you about Charles and Judy Lucas and his goddamn disgusting dick. And Danny Lucas going and pestering Debbie about work. Their goddamn hand in date rape. Sue and Bernetta Sweet. Administrative records in that goddamn date rape hospital. Oh well. So let me tell you about Lacey Truesdell, Flora, and Queenie Truesdell and their goddamn family robbing us blind with their fucking date rape hand in this sick shit. Let me tell you about Representative Lawrence and his goddamn wife. Since we're going to get technical with all this sick shit at MetaView, let Shell take care of Mom. The stupid bitch wouldn't step up and help with her father, instead going off with his family. Let Shell take care of Mom. You know where Mom's going to end up, don't you? Like I said, I remember waking up when I was 7 or 8. I think Kevin was still living with us or not. He might have moved out, being raped and alcohol being shoved down my throat. Oh well. It's around the time Shell would have been going into high school with her goddamn buddies. Prescription pads and checkbooks. So thank you. Wham! Just sitting there quietly. That's why the fracture is the way it is. What were they doing? Brain surgery in the living room? Oh, that's right. Jay Henderson wanted to be a brain surgeon that night. They were fucked up on whatever. Oh, and then at the cop. Her saying was, I see a gray hair. Just like with coming to in the milk barns. My mother giggling about it. Who knows? Oh well. Hooray. And huge thank you to Phil Day's rapey goddamn district with Matt Lewis and Orangeburg Volunteer Fire Department. With the Crawfords as president over that shit too. Oh well. So huge thank you to my mother and sister for making my life unbearable, and then them turning the tables and claiming to be the victims. Boo-hoo. Screw fucking you. Stand up and place your hands behind you. Oh well, thank fucking you. It is not my fault the Flack family got into what they were into. I had to witness Jay Flack and A Flack buying enough of that stupid shit. That's why the sick pieces of shit threatened to kill me. Matt Cassis was nothing more than a goddamn fucking piece of shit too. Just like Justin. Girlfriends need to escape abusive relationships. Well, hell, it shouldn't be hard to keep them occupied. Tell Mike and Maha to kiss my fucking ass. Tell Ray Baguki to kiss my goddamn ass too. His heroin whore clients. Giving fraudulent goddamn legal advice. What an idiot. So let me tell you about Mason County Prosecuting Attorney's Office. The Commonwealth Attorney and the shit coming out of their fucking office. Not to mention the county attorney and the shit coming out of theirs, including child porn. So as I said, you all call up Tammy Werline Brown and her press pass and ask her about it. Oh wait, I already tagged her in the New York Post too. As I stated, Kentucky Revised Statute 503.100 is unconstitutional in its entirety as it is written. Federal law supersedes. Dummies. Murdering someone just for being suicidal is against the law. The federal government decriminalized suicide in 1993, so as I stated, KRS 503.100 is unconstitutional in its entirety, as it is written, just like Casey's law was. Now you know why they hated me, don't you? You're judging in error. My federal court ex-husband will have a field day with you. Oh well. I see after I mentioned international immunity, they granted it to the Saudi Arabian prince. We are taking your fingerprints. Oh well. Man, to relax for 10 to 15 seconds, meditating, what a fucking treat, man. Like I said, Kim Razor should have thought about all of this before failing, in my opinion, biased as it may be, at due process. Let's get one thing fucking clear. Up to the Supreme Court of the United fucking States of America. Due process exists for the judge and the party. Duh. Judicial immunity doesn't cover date rape and human trafficking. It covers you suiciding me, though. Well played, madam. As if I can't interpret their shit. Oh, I'll be taking immunity. You best bet that. So will certain family members. Especially considering I haven't even started in on Florida. Et tu, Brute? Como se dice misconduct? Oh well. I was self-medicating chronic pain with alcohol because people like Patty Positek's fucking disgusting medical practice, also known as Primary Plus, where Christy Boggs is currently employed helping cover up rape from back in the day. Then contracting with Comprehend Incorporated. So let's question Cindy Spence, Aaron Flaxant, then Aaron Flack, and then Devin Hull and their goddamn hand in date rape. Let me tell you about the time I left Chelsea down in the basement with John, Mark, and Aaron. Oh, and Kenton. Kenton Pumpelly. I'm pretty sure I was still on morphine at that point. I had been out drinking with them. And Kenton Pumpelly couldn't find the fucking front door. What in the hell are you all on? I mean, is that some secret signal for me to go with you or something? Honey, you have to be blunt with me. Not all Catholics believe in purgatory. Shut that goddamn ignorant religious shit up. After they put me in the last Catholic facility, I killed myself. Thank fucking you. Then the sick pieces of shit telling me if I just gave the drugs up, I'd be able to fucking function. You idiots fractured my skull in human trafficking. You all want to cry about my alleged drug trafficking with cops putting guns to my head, leaving cash on the table, and taking the pills? Screw you. They are pressing charges against you. Yeah, thank you. They're allowed to press charges against me, but I'm not allowed to press charges for being raped. Thank fucking you. Yes, I know the story and the cases are worth a fucking fortune. Kim Razor should have thought about all this before failing at due process and then putting me on that suicide-causing bullshit. So thank you for causing me so much duress I ended my own life. Hayes drugging me when I was 7. After all this sick shit, thank you. You should have thought about that before admitting these things. Fuck every one of you. You fucking allowed this goddamn disgusting shit to happen. I hope you burn in hell. My mother and sister deserve to be punished for their fucking disgusting hand in human trafficking. And then there comes the gun to the back of my head, flashing back to it. Screw you. Oh, and Southgate and Kyle Christie high on OxyContin and his big dick. Tell Sharon to kiss my goddamn ass too. And John Estelle and forced blowjobs, tell him to kiss my goddamn ass too. Oh well. So huge thank you to my mother smothering me, and huge thank you to Sheriff Boggs giving heroin sales with Lisa Andrews a badge to further harass people that knew that the fucking date rape was going on with Justin and John Mark and Scotty and on and on and on. Her own goddamn son was fucking date raping people, and then Sheriff Boggs gave the bitch a badge to allow them to do it. Screw you. Thanks to Donna Osborne and Charlotte Wentz and their stupid fucking Catholic bullshit. Watch John and Donna argue they don't know Wendell Mason. Oh well. Let me tell you about Alpha Tango Papa with the Osbournes and their sick shit and poker. Now shall I describe John's penis yet? Well, my apologies that Patty Positek put me on those goddamn medications that ended up making fucking night terrors worse than ever, and people putting guns to my side and saying you will talk about what you have done. That's called coercion. Screw you. My cousin's messaging me. I'll hit upload.